No, wait, let them come down. Come down, sir.
Excellency, this is the first meeting after the inauguration of the site. Can you tell us what you discussed for several hours while we are out here waiting for you?
Well, you know, this is a subcommittee of the National Economic Council, and our job is really to look into crude oil theft, the control of the theft, and the prevention of the theft. And arising from that, we've been able to do a lot of fact findings. We've made a lot of consultations. We spoke to critical stakeholders, and we are beginning to see light at the end of the tunnel. It is our hope that at the end of this assignment, we'll put together a report that will be very bold and courageous, that will be useful to NEC, and if implemented, will stop this monster called crude oil theft, so that our natural resources endowed by God, oil and gas, will be able to tap into it and develop our country.
Okay, do we expect a rise in the price of PMS, or we expect it coming?
Of course, you know the implication of increasing production and reducing losses is that we will become more solvent. Our naira will also be stronger, and foreign exchange, access to foreign exchange easier. And the consequence of that is that the cost of living will come down and prices will begin to come down. Inflation will also be reduced.
Sir, there are rumors that about the importation of crude oil. Can you shed more light if it is true or not, sir?
I don't think, and I have not seen it anywhere, that Nigeria is going to import or is importing crude oil. Of course, the sector is gradually being deregulated. There exist now private refineries. Of course, under the open market system, private refineries can buy their crude oil from any market, anywhere in the world. But for Nigeria as a country, currently we are exporting crude oil. I pray that there will be a day when we will begin to import crude oil to augment what we have for purposes of manufacturing and stimulating our economic activities. That day, in South Korea, they have 22 refineries, and they don't produce 1 barrel of crude oil. All the crude oil they use for processing or servicing of the refineries are all imported. And it's a defined and developed economy.
Sir, sorry.
Thank you, it's okay.
So just this one question, I think you will like it. Based on your findings, how would you factor in the rising impact of discovery of illegal refineries? How does your report intend to approach this problem?
Those are some of the things we are looking into. Of course, the report will not come to you before going to NEC. By the time we've been able to put together our report, we'll send the report to NEC for approval. But there's no doubt in my mind that at the end of the day, all leakage points and all loopholes and things we couldn't do well in the past, if identified, will be corrected.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
No, I tell you what